arrange the room. And if you want
it depends on the content also of the text, because but
Yeah,
also at
yeah.
this level, sometimes
Yeah.
there are a few people who really like to learn a lot of factual things, but there are few people who are like that. So
Yeah,
if
most
in
of the
your
people,
text
they
you
want to get the idea in two sentences.
Yep.
They don't bother to read
Nice.
more than that. It depends. If you have a students audience in Berlin, they want to know more. Yeah, students.
but in any case, for the people, whatever the means you are using, and of course there are some different preferences, it must have meaning for the person.
Your coach.
And you have to create meaning.
Your coach.
Oh, thank you. So if there is no meaning, and most of the time when we only transmit scientific knowledge, there's no meaning. People don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about magic. So
Yeah.
I have a lot of experience in geology, and when I tackle the subject from a cultural way, many more people are interested in geology, and after that, they are interested to understand how tectonic plates or anything like that. But if I start with tectonic plates, explaining the best I can with the fancy way I can, you have less people. Really, I experienced that in adult education. Really, it's they need to find meaning to the subject.
Yeah, and also you know that we are trying to do to arrange meetings with the scientists for people, because people, some kind of people, they wish to meet the scientists to hear, and there is also a research, and also the famous research that's saying that museums are considered to be very trustful. People think that what we say to them in the museum, it's truth. So it's the truth. We are reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I'm thinking, I have a critical. I know this service because this was made in the United States, in Canada, in Germany, and another country, and it's always the same results. And for example, in a survey in Germany, they were asked which type of museums are the most reliable. Then they said the science museums. But then on the top, there was the botanical garden. So I was thinking, what is the truth in a botanical garden? Is it the trust that the gardeners will give the plants enough water? Because it's authentic, it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's trust. So
and names and classification.
What I see in I do not find in my country botanical gardens do not have the scientific names written, only scientific names. But then still people would like to go there because of the real factor, and also zoological park. Because when I was conducting my research for my PhD, and I was asking that what is your expectation with natural history museum? So most of the people said that we want to see like real specimen. I said that these are real, but they are stopped. They want to see the live specimen there. So they confuse it with zoological park.
Yeah, right.
So, but that is because in India people do not know much about museums and their role. So they expect to see the living animals, creatures there.
Yeah. And also they have to think about what is trust. Giving a Latin name builds trust. So this is a hierarchical understanding of relationship or of science.
Absolutely. That's what is true.
Yeah.
So Nicola, how do you approach it? Because you said that instead of filling the container with the knowledge, instead giving knowledge to the participants. So
do
you go the other way around?
In didactics, we have a concept that is named problematization. So that means that you have to create a space for learning where question is appear to the people, It can be from different way. But that question, some of my presentation, is not directly a question related to scientific knowledge. I mean, from physics or biology or geology, but it's more related to cultural question. What is time? What is my, things like that. And I don't have precise question. But for instance, we had a clear question: can we control or on Earth? Because in Western country, that's something very different. We can be master of the world. That's basically in the French Descartes who said human can be as the mastery of the world. It's very deep in Western country, this idea, and nobody really think of it. So that was the question of the exhibition. So that was what was problem. It is that not for instance, we had from natural science, we used the planetary boundaries, but it was useful for answering that question, and not, we changed the role, yeah. And what is it?
That's
You're being recorded.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Maybe there's somebody
you
online
understand?
listening, but
We
no,
can
actually,
talk.
only us.
Yeah.
They didn't
Okay, I
say
think we
my-
should start
I
because
will
we
show
should
you
finish
more detailing.
We have to finish up by 6.
by 6. So
Only rated
yeah.
until 6. Yep.
And
6. This place closed at 6.
Okay. So can we have a look at the agenda?
The agenda. Okay.
And this is the agenda.
For meeting, but this is the AGM agenda, but also it should be the.
The board.
Oh wait, this is. I'm so sorry. This is 2024. We still have this. I'm so sorry. 2024.
One last time.
Ugh.
Okay, so do we agree about the agenda? Okay.
Okay.
So can we go to the presentation? Okay, I'm very excited because this is my last report as chair of NATIST. And before I start, I want to thank you all for being such a good board. Because I don't know if you know, but we have a WhatsApp group of IC chairs. And there is a lot of talking about the way that the board is running. And sometimes they say that the people just want to be in the board and that their name should be in the board and that's it. So I really need to thank you because you were very active and I remember that I had trouble persuading Nicholas to become a member of the board. And so thank you very much. Next, please. We had only one board meeting in April 2028, when the main thing was starting to prepare for the meeting that we are now, the Dubai meeting. But since then, we had about, I think, 10 meetings of all kinds of meetings for preparing all the sessions that we were using. And that's why really thank you very much for your involvement and activities. And next slide, please. This was the agenda of that board meeting, and there was also kind of things that just meant to remind you. We were discussing the request of Jacques Ayer to sponsor publishing his book, and we had to say no. And also we discussed the co-op of a Dutch member, and I think he hasn't proposed himself.
Yeah, I actually approached him and he said because there was another responsibility approached him, so he was suddenly become hesitant. And then
after a while, he said, "Do you think I should still apply?" There are so many people in the city, you could consider that, and so he did.
Okay, and also we had a discussion about the climate change toolkit that I think that we had the webinar.
We had the webinar, but almost nobody's there.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
our online presentation. Well, I took it there.
Okay, next slide, please. Oh, sorry, it's 2025. I will correct it. We had two collaboration in SAREC projects. The first one was with ICOM Germany in arranging the Berlin Conference on Decolonization that Fedra is an active member of this group, and the meetings was in the beginning of June in Berlin, and we had the collaboration with ICOM CC in a project about leveraging ethnographic and general knowledge of art conservation and in Southeast Asia. And you might think that if we see the thing that it's art, it might not connect to us, but the materials that they are using are natural history materials. Mm-hmm. If you go to the next, if you look at here, you will see it's palm leaf, bark cloth, and many kind of materials that are interesting us because they are actually naturalistic materials, and also because they are connected to our new interest in inserting indigenous knowledge into our botanical, especially botanical, but also we should also do it with the zoological collections, because we mainly speak about botanical collection, but there is like in North America, animals have a very important symbolic aspects in indigenous people in North America. They are each one has a name that it's connected. Like I was in South America and I got something that I am an owl. That my soul is an owl. So it's very interesting to know that you have an owl and it's you need it systematic and so on. So that's why we decided to until these two projects. Then next slide, please. Then we had a meeting with them, and then Fedra sent us an invitation to we could join online the meeting, and Terry was invited. Yes, I remember exactly.
Yeah.
Terry, as from Nantis, Terry was invited to give a presentation in this what?
But Terry joined as one of the EB members in the working group on decolonization.
Yes, but he also from Nantis. Yeah.
Yes.
And okay, next slide, please. And also we had two other international connections. The one is the International Symposium in Taiwan, which is Fedra. It was also focusing on perspective and decolonization. And we have been approached by ICOM CC again. ICOM CC has working groups according to the materials, different materials. And they also had a working group on natural history collection, and a person named Davison Chiwara, he was taking on himself to revive the activity of this group, because the group exists but wasn't active anymore, and he took on himself to try to revive. I asked I asked Carol what about the news, and she said that she's not sure what is going on because he's on a Getty scholarship and very busy. So I hope we will have this group because it's very important. Next, please. I was invited to Beijing to give a lecture about community science, and it was an invitation as chair of ICOM and it was in June. Next slide, please. This is the sessions that we are having here in Dubai. We have 3 sessions. Each of them is in collaboration with another international committee. And I think this is very good. And it was also, we were pushed to do that by ICOM. They said that it's very important to have international collaborations, not international, but collaborations. But then I had a talk with someone, and he says that the problem with these sessions is that there is not enough space for our member to send abstracts, and some of our members are depending on setting the presentations in order to come, because otherwise they cannot come. So I think that for the next time, we should think about that and maybe leave at least 1 session only to NatHist, so we can allow more members to participate in the meetings. Even though the sessions were very successful and very interesting, I think we should think about this opportunity. And since I'm not going to be, so Fedra, just please, I think it would be.
I have a question. How did you manage to connect with several different ICs?
A year before the next general conference in Rotterdam, you will have an invitation to take part in a symposium preparing all the chairs of the it's only for the chairs of international committees, and it's funded by ICOM.
In Paris?
Pardon?
In Paris or?
No, in Rotterdam. I was here.
It's a size survey.
Yeah.
It was like size survey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was here last year preparing for the conference, and then they encourage you to talk to other IC chairs and I know a lot. I know them already because it's not my first year, but you will be at the probably you will be at the advisory in June this year.
Okay.
And hopefully, if I'm
the coming year.
Yeah, and hopefully 2026, and also hopefully if I will be in the EB, then I will go with you and introduce you to people in ICOM, so you can so you can know people and start talking.
Do you think it's possible that we have an internal meeting on this before
just to comment on that, because at the beginning of session C, Marie-Claire said that she was at the origin of the session. Basically, it's not real. In fact, she came to you, but before that, I sent a message to Marie-Claire because I know her. I told her, well, maybe we could do something together. But after that, officially, because I know her, she proposed that to you. But basically,
that's about
before. And that was my idea, in fact.
Yeah, and I think that the SECA should have a working group of education in science and natural history.
But they should, but they don't have.
They don't. I know. That's why
they were interested.
Yeah. But yes, we can have a meeting and, okay? And then waiting for us I'm mixed with the day on the 15th. It's next is our visit to Terra, where we are going to have our IC day. And this is the two sessions that we are going to have. And also we will have a meeting. We will have a tour around Terra and also the General Assembly, which will be in the afternoon. And we were supposed to have our board dinner today, but I suggested to Fedra that we should have it after the General Assembly when we publish the new board. And I think it will be nice that we will have a meeting, a dinner together, the old board and the new board, to let people know each other and talk and so on.
Who of the new candidates are here? So we met the candidate from Ukraine, but I don't know if one of the other, I know the secretary couldn't come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nyuntu.
Who's
Well, it's very interesting because personally nobody approached me, so I don't know. Really don't know.
Because it was only the woman from Ukraine who approached us.
Here.
Is she
Okay.
here? Yeah, she's participating.
So let's conclude my report. If you think that I forgot something.
And actually, Terry said he will join us for I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Nice.
Oh, great.
So thank you very much again for being active. It's a good feeling to know that you have someone to work with.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for being our chair.
For the leadership that you have provided.
So it's me, okay,
It's a good team.
yeah, and
Nice person.
I will, because of the time, so I'll go very fast for us to have more discussion. So secretary report on the number of members, we have growing members, but I didn't notice this thing until this year because of the election, that we actually have members who have not active membership status on the database. Like Juhi, you actually paid,
Yeah.
but yours on the database, I forgot, did I mention to you which, like, it's
Yeah.
either 0, no membership, or 2, awaiting payment. But this is very weird.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Because that doesn't just happen to you, it happens to a lot of people, and sometimes they probably have a national committee, because I don't have national committee, so I don't know, but the national committee paid in the batch, and I don't know how that updates to the.
Well, it's a problem because the thing is that when the national committees move their money to ICOM, usually they don't put it into the IRIS database. They send some kind of list of people.
Okay.
And then the secretariat has to put it into the database. This is why usually the information that you have in IRIS is not updated at all.
By ICON secretariat, are you talking about Marie Astrid? The person who was responsible for membership?
I don't know what's the name, but this is the situation. So, and that's why they are now moving on to another digital.
Of course.
You will
Of course.
you will hear if you come tomorrow to the General Assembly. You will hear a report about this, and it will be a digital card, and also you will have an app on your phone. With all the information that.
Yeah. They should have done that. Okay, if you're interested, you can, because we don't have national committee, so our committee is ICOM secretariat, which I think is smart because they're like in 2016 they forced us to put China, and now they find this is a smart way.
Wow.
Because
and see-
we in
That
the
is amazing, that's,
database is ICOM secretariat. We don't have national
I mean,
committee.
you know, when I wrote to my president, ICOM India president, she was not aware that why my membership is not.
I don't know how
But I
other
received the
ICs
sticker
are
every year.
going with their election. It's either their office is not checking. So what we did is that before the election, we sent an email to everybody, all the members, saying that if we sent the email to members whose status is 0 or 2, said you have to give us a proof that you have paid or your active status, and then we'll send you the voting link. So that's what happened. So far, people who receive the voting link are active members or people who has actively proved, which is very few, but that's what.
but we have a very nice rise of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just have to tell you that this number includes 0, no membership, and 2, awaiting payment, because I'm not sure if I should exclude them. They're probably active, I'm not sure, but I just put it there. So this is our membership, and we do have growing number of African members, which is interesting. I noticed that without running the statistic, I just look at the list and it grows. So individual members, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I was in Zambia last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was encouraging people to join.
That can make
Yeah.
a difference.
And also this year, there is the ICOM Europe and ICOM Africa
Conference.
conference.
Yeah, but I was the only natural history person there.
Okay. Okay, so this Shushu member went a little, and the letters, and this is the open rate, very low. But anyway, that's what happened. So sometimes if this election thing, it's very urgent and very important. So in addition to using MailChimp, I also use the ICOM Museum email to send. Probably you don't see but there. And then there's so many people whose email is invalid.
Yeah, this is also a problem with the ID.
Or they just refuse block my email, I don't have the authority to send to this certain email address, so I don't know, but that's what happened. Still, it's the same problem every year. And social media, I think it's a problem with social media, but we don't have enough input. So I think what Crystal did, the previous deputy vice chair did, was a good move by outsourcing. But the problem with outsourcing is that sometimes I saw those posts, it's not exactly relevant or critical to museum topics. It could be like a certain scientist, my birthday or something like that, Memorial Day.
And you also need to think about the budget because it was quite expensive.
Yeah, because it's the Dutch company? If we commission to Asian people, probably it will be less. I don't know. And we had a very good meeting in Nantes in 2024. A very good discussion. And so, and also thank ICOM Germany, probably it's because of Anita that we were invited to introduce ICOM Nattist. And so when we're introducing ICOM Nattist, we introduce these, our history. So on this history, I put the number of active members. You can kind of compare. Those membership status is active. This is 419664, while this is 5, like more than 100 people, their membership status is not eligible, although they can be eligible.
But there is also a different. I mean, you have to notice that each member of ICOM can choose to be in one IC and a voting member.
Yeah.
But then he
Yes.
can have 2 more
Yes.
ICs that
Yes.
he is interested in. So we can have 400 voting members, but 100 are interested in ICOM Nattist, but they cannot vote.
But it's separate in the database.
Yes.
But the database shows people who choose Nattist as voting IC.
Mm.
So I'm
Oh.
talking about,
Oh, you're talking about them? Okay.
yeah, so that is a problem.
This is
And
very,
Yeah.
what, 100 is
it,
quite a number.
yeah, and it has been years, I guess. And I introduced our board and I talked about in 2024, some of our members, for example, Einstein, unfortunately, we didn't see him this time. Is he?
No.
It's not here, I think.
Okay. So he also made some remarks concerning climate change and also because he's really active in participating in our meetings, he participates physically, also in Costa Rica. And so he said he also found there are many topics that ICOM are dealing recent years are very thought-provoking. So for example, decolonization is one of those, and we have this development on this topic since 2019. The previous secretary and board member, Linda Knowles, with a legal background, she has been really pushing this topic. Yeah, and so I introduced our discussion, and so that's basically the report. Is there anything to add? I think for a secretary report, that's. Oh, I forgot to say something. When I talk about the 2024, wait. Okay. 2024 meeting, I would also like to probably show a little bit of our members. For example, that is a year when we have 4 student bursary winners to present, which is very rare, and they are all giving interesting reports. And I asked them for feedback, and one of them, actually my previous student, and she was very diligent and giving me a long passage of feedback, and I put it in the newsletter. So in that newsletter, it was the most fulfilling newsletter ever, with a lot of feedback, and people are also giving feedback. So on the feedback, yeah, this is something I will add, but I didn't actually add in the secretary report.
So are you going to mention something about?
Yeah. You mean
the meeting?
note?
No.
Yeah. I will mention like
Okay.
Fella, do you have any information about the voting? How many people has voted?
Yeah, I just talked to several of you this morning that I saw, and there are 60 entries, which is more, but because this platform is not very strict, so people can vote multiple times. But you can see, for example, there's a Botswana candidate. She or he participating in voting, and for the ordinary member part, she or he voted 8 times. So this is a problem because I will have to probably by today email to confirm, which result. It's not identical. All the April that they're not identical, so I probably will just hand in. Well, I think I just.
Okay,
They
so
count.
should we only have 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Register report. Unfortunately, I can't download, so I can only see it from.
Each minute of extra time is very expensive.
I just prepared this financial report, so I will show then very briefly. And what I have to point out is, sorry. We paid this amount for annual conference of NUNT last year, because they asked us maybe this year.
This is, oh, sorry.
Yes, what happened was that they really chased them to send us an invoice.
Yeah.
And it went on, and then we moved to 2025, and we only paid it in 2025. So we had to add it into the 2025 budget.
Yeah.
There were.
Anyway.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
That's it. That's why it's now. It's appearing now.
We finished paying.
Yeah, we made it.
Yeah. So something special is only that.
And the keynote speaker,
Yeah,
you checked with Nicolas?
not yet, please.
Yeah, I know I have to check.
Yeah, because I think we allocated 2,000. So it need to be on the planned budget, it should be 2,000
But it will be less.
on the expenses.
Two,
Less.
Yeah, it should be 2,000 and and Nicolas need to give you the amount.
If your payment exceed over 2,000, we
No.
pay
No, it will be okay. It's less.
less than 2,000,
Yeah,
so
I think so.
we can pay
It's less.
as much as you paid. So,
And
Yeah,
also,
exactly.
another comment is that I talked to Yabe-san and we decided not to create the suggested budget to 2026 since I'm
Oh, yeah.
leaving and Fedra is joining. Once you have the first meeting of the new board, please prepare the suggested budget to 2026 as soon as possible,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah.
So I just.
And I think that the annual subsidies should be less in the suggested. I don't think
This one
should be less.
received in
We only got up to 6,000.
around
Almost
6,000.
6,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is it so that it's less than expected?
No, it's there is you will see there is the SARC
Oh.
committee. They have standards. They give you maybe if we have more members, then we will can get it's some categories that they check you on and.
So I will just mention that about the
Oh,
for 2026.
so basically,
We be prepared
Yeah.
soon after the vote
Yeah.
election was
And then
finished.
the blend here is 2,000.
Yeah, sure.
Why change here?
And here also it should be 2,000 for the moment. And then the other here, it's this is the allocated budget that we have to organizing our annual meetings. But Fedra, you had some expenses
Oh, this one. It's around,
like this one and also the platform for the voting.
no,
No, it's free of charge.
yeah, because I said we're only voting like in 2 weeks and said, okay, because their free trial is 1 month. So they'll give you one.
Okay, but please also think of expenses that you had concerning this conference.
Yeah.
So we can put it here because it's not it's not coming up to 5,000.
No.
I'm sure, but we still need to know how much.
Okay,
it is.
okay.
So we should say something about board meetings or something.
Yeah. And also, if you just come with another expense that you had concerning the of this assembly, I don't know, I don't remember, but
Probably not, but is board dinner also part of this?
yeah.
Okay.
And are we still going to this the restaurant you said? Do we have to book in advance?
No, Din Tai Fung never, you never reserve, you have to go online, go on site and wait,
And
but
even if you're
but
going to be about 10, maybe 10 people?
I think it's all right because my friend said the Din Tai Fung here are not as popular as in Taipei, so you don't have to line up.
And also the other thing, it will be after Terra. How far away is from Terra?
Terra,
Expo City.
it's the one I suggested is in Dubai Mall.
It's about 2 stations from the it's some station in the metro.
not so
To
far
Dubai Mall.
here.
Dubai Mall is, I think, near.
But you know, from the metro to enter the Dubai Mall, you have to walk around, I don't know, it's
Because
100 meters.
the Taiwan is very far away.
It's 7, 6 or
Yeah,
7.
maybe we should ask Sheena.
You have to walk 15 or 20 minutes
Accommodation.
within the tube. It's
You're
it's
right.
very far.
You're right. You're
It's not a problem. It's you should see the Dubai Mall because that's great.
Yeah.
No, that's an experience.
It's it's only for for watching, not buying.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
It's
expensive.
so expensive here.
Yeah, even the aquarium is very expensive.
Okay, then please, Abessa.
Oh, yeah. I think that's all. So, according to your.
But
your
why
presentation,
the banking fees it's a sign of minus?
76.4.
Why it's has minus sign?
Oh. I'm sorry.
Well, it's
Because
money
you
we
have to
got
pay.
from the bank?
No.
No.
Fees.
Those
Those are fees. Those are fees. It's the price for
Yeah.
you have to pay the fees.
And please look, it's
So how should I,
what was
plus, but there is a, here's a, like,
Calculation.
what is this calculation? I don't know, I should.
No.
please Yabesan, have a look how much it was in the planned budget and how much it was.
Okay, I will check it. So,
How much is this one?
So it's really,
100, around 100 USD.
how much?
100
With the
USD.
drinks,
100 USD. It was very cheap.
Yeah,
20.
but I'm not sure about the
Yes.
drinks. I don't know. We just ordered. We don't know.
$20 per-
No, I mean we had coffee and drinks and so on. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to.
I
Yeah,
thought it's much more, but why
Yeah.
do we then spend 5,000 for board meeting? So it's board meeting.
no, it's not
out?
about me. No, when we in the plant, it may agree. Sometimes you like I don't know if usually when you have your own annual meeting,
Yeah,
so you have to pay for the hall. You have to pay for
Students.
for technical,
Yeah.
and here it's all paid by ICOM.
Yeah.
That's why in the plant it was 5,000, but actually it wasn't.
Yeah, but I also remember if you ask for a hybrid format in their venue, it's like 6,000.
Yeah.
6,000.
Yeah.
You
6,000.
Yeah, and we were lucky because we are in Terra, we don't have to pay for transformation because other ICs have to pay for transformation. They have to pay for hybrid situation, and we managed. The Terra was large enough to let us use the Wi-Fi, and we decided we use the regular
Just like
Zoom
this.
and so on.
Yeah, we're just using this. Okay.
actually, we paid 1,000 2 years ago in Costa Rica.
Yeah, and have a look at it, that in Antique, that was our budget. That's what it cost us. More than 9,000.
Oh, this one, yeah.
yeah.
I will check. One fee.
And this you just check with Nicholas, and this part you check with me.
Just the website. This is the number. I don't know.
Yeah, website.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I believe in you because I forgot the number. I said everything to you.
Yeah, I can calculate.
Okay.
And also you have to add that the
Belgium.
project with ICOM CC, it's also 1,000.
Yes.
Oh, so here, solidarity project.
Yeah.
Is it called
Yeah,
solidarity
solidarity.
project?
Oh, really?
So.
Yeah.
Did we just,
Please-
I think we have 3 or only 2?
No, but the third one wasn't
Please.
accepted.
Please use
So-
another line.
Okay, another line.
Just below. Also.
And We haven't paid them yet. It's only,
Expected.
yeah. She's not sure they are going to ask for money.
We have 6 minutes left.
Yeah, so, we actually, we are going to finish with surplus of about 10,000 euros. And with getting the next year money from ICOM, it leaves us in a good situation.
What about your companies?
So
I-
See you.
I think Slavko, I have confirmed with him. He said, yes, 2026 in, I forgot his city.
Belgrade.
Yeah,
No, Belgrade.
In Belgrade.
Belgrade, the capital.
Yeah, he wants to host.
And he asked a lot of questions. I forgot which email he sent. It's my personal email. Like, what the kind of format it is, what kind of requirement. So a lot of questions.
Mm.
I'm not very sure if he has.
I'm a bit surprised because you won't have at this moment his new museum. It will be. Or do you know if it will be over?
We'll be open next year.
I
Ah,
think
okay.
You should.
But didn't you said you were volunteering for 2027?
Oh, yes, we want.
Yeah.
okay.
Because-
So
yeah.
you're from 20, and also for 2020. I think the Chinese want to 2028.
2020 is the.
Yeah, no. So I told them, and they said that 2029. They are going to have a new museum somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
If they hold,
I know you will have
I
a problem.
we
Yeah.
will have a problem. I can be arrested.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Yes,
but it's not official yet. So
because if I work in governmental sector.
yeah, yeah.
And
it's a
I
situation.
posted pro-China, pro-Taiwan, posts in my social media, so I am the criminal. I'm the criminal. Yeah, if Slavko cannot do 2026, I can do 2026 in Taiwan, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
so I have a chance to come to.
Yeah, but I'm not sure because Slavko seems like he's still, yeah, so.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit wondering, he's not present. He's
Strange.
still, and sorry, but it needs some commitment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to say it, because
Yes.
I'm really a little bit surprised that we didn't meet him.
I thought he's coming, yeah,
me
because you
too.
saw
I
him.
thought-
Yeah, I saw him
Yeah.
several times because he came to say hello. Well, I must tell you, I have a feeling. Yeah, he's already acting in another IC. I think he's joining Intercom.
Intercom,
Yes.
okay, so probably he can go.
Intercoms what? Oh, sorry. It's your time. We have
Yeah.
No, he can because for 2025 he's still a member of NATIS.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
a big but.
Yeah, I know it's very
Sorry.
strange. I mean, being in Dubai and not coming, it's
Yeah. 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 You have some duties,
Absolutely.
And he-
responsibilities.
Yeah, because he asked me where it is, right? And I sent Google and he said, oh, good, or okay, I don't know, okay. I don't know.
Sure.
I will confirm with him and I can tell him that, well, if it's a stretch, don't worry.
just for the democratic process. If 2026 is still open.
Yeah.
We need to say that it's open to
Yeah.
suggestions.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
And then we will know that
Yeah.
you can make it, but please, we will say that it's open to suggestion.
Yes.
Everyone who is wish to
Yeah.
host, we are is invited
Yeah.
to propose.
Yeah.
But we have to make a deadline. What deadline would you think should be?
I'm a little bit, I have to go back to the minutes because I feel we discussed this in the previous AGM.
Yeah, I think we were, but I think
So
it was Slavko who wanted and then he changed his mind. He said that he cannot make it to 2026. Please,
Okay, I'll
please check.
confirm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thanks. They didn't, so maybe. Okay, is there anything else? I have a question. So, I remember that the solidarity projects, we always have a hurry for solidarity project, but like, around when they will open the call, like January?
The call is already open. I will send it, I will send the mail to you. So actually, I think this is something that we should have discussed here.
Yeah.
We start now and maybe in the General Assembly,
Yeah.
mention it and maybe someone has a
Yeah,
suggestion about,
yeah.
yeah.
But-
Nicholas, do you have any idea to something that the artist can propose as a project?
What about this later?
Okay, then close the meeting.
So here in the mysterious, please add, we will put the SARC. I will send you the email tonight. It's not only it's Solidary and SARC. It's two different. And what was very interesting is that there was a sustainability award.
Yes.
And it was they are winners and they haven't been presented.
That's strange.
Pardon?
That's strange.
Yeah, maybe I was in the meeting that they did, but they didn't. I didn't hear that there was a ceremony of.
Yeah.
And nothing.
I thought, maybe they will be presented tomorrow.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. I saw it in the agenda.
Okay. Think I asked Uncle, okay.
Okay. Anything else you think that you could discuss in the AGM?
Oh, okay, so not for AGM, but for the voting, let me think. Because I will have to verify the votes. The voting start tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Is it? I forgot. So, we'll have to review, and what I think is that today, by tonight, I will just email to confirm all those who give redundant voting with different results. In addition to that, I don't know what else. Maybe you can encourage your colleagues to vote. Yeah.
Yes. Until 2 o'clock?
Oh, well, look at the
Yeah.
announcements.
Yeah.
Petra, you mentioned that my vote is not reflecting, yeah?
I will check.
Yeah, because I have voted on Sunday itself. I mean.
Okay. Maybe because your vote is no problem, so I didn't remember. Because I only see who's like redundant and didn't put. I think this is I think next time maybe we should commission our company to help us with the online voting, because this is I expect online voting to be the icon general experience, like that you have a personal password and then you.
Yeah. Didn't you tell us that we need to check the status, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did already.
Yeah, well, I emailed everybody.
Mhm.
No, I only, I separate. So if you're active, you receive the voting link directly. If you're not valid status, you will receive email saying that you should make sure you have a valid, or you provide a proof before the vote, the election ends. So that was, I did that 5 days before the election.
Yeah.
So I think that should be enough.
And there are many more voters than at the last time already now?
I have to minus the redundant votes. Now I see 60 entries, and last time it's like 45. 40 something.
Like this?
Yeah, but I think this time will be more, because this time should I just, should I just close the recording? Wait, I have to close the recording. Okay, how do I? 停止录制，停止。This time, the